all the time is the science behind supplementation. The how do I know it's going to work aspect. So there's a couple things that I think we need to get out of the way
We could have fish.
right away. We are regulated by the FDA and the FTC.
Well, I got tested yesterday.
Too many people out there, health professionals, consumers, and even consultants believe that the supplement industry is not regulated, and it is strongly regulated. It is regulated by the FDA through marketing, through claims, through ingredient and supplement facts. Raise your hand if you knew within 14 days of us developing a formula that we have to submit it as a nutrition company to the FDA. Yeah, they have to look at what we say our product is going to do. We have to show them all of our marketing material. We are required by law in an upload tool to show them our white papers, our tech sheets, our formulations, our CFAs, our proof of authenticity, our proof of not guarantee, that's the wrong word, our proof of formulation. We have to substantiate, within 14 days of launching the product, we have to substantiate any claim that we made on that product. If we do social media posts, we are required to share that with the FDA and the FTC. We are strongly regulated. This industry is strongly regulated. What it is not by the FDA is a claim of treatment, curing, or mitigating disease. And that's where the failure of connecting the dots comes from. Because the FDA oversees and regulates in a pre-launch for safety and efficacy of drugs, but it is a post-launch regulatory process for supplements. The idea out there is that we are an unregulated industry, that you can just be any Tom, Dick, and Harry and whip this stuff up in your bathtub and sell it to people. And that is not true. We are a very strongly regulated industry. And the reason why the FDA and the FTC regulate us is their job is to protect the consumer from predatory advertisements, from predatory claims, from obviously adulterants that are found in products. So one of the things I want you to know about the Market America product line, the Nutrimetrics product line, is that we are not just regulated by the FDA and the FTC, but that our products are available in Australia, the EU, UK, the GBR, in Taiwan, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and soon to be in Indonesia. And the requirements to get a product into Taiwan are pretty significant. We can't use synthetics. And yet we carry our line in Taiwan. And these are some of the things that should give you belief and a sense of agency about the quality of the products we share.
Before you go further, can I add one thing?
Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
Well, you were just talking about DSHEA and the claims. Mm-hmm. I do want to point out, ChatGPT is not always DSHEA compliant. So you do have to read...
Or ever.
It says 4.0 is better than 3.5. So when you're writing things about products with ChatGPT, I have 4.0, and this is a funny story for those of you that were Icon at the breakout. I always put, when I'm asking for product content in ChatGPT, keep it DSHEA compliant, do not make...
About this over the weekend with Product Symposium, but if you're unfamiliar with the DSHEA stands for the Dietary Supplement Education Act of 1994, and DSHEA was put in place by the FDA to regulate product claims, what are referred to as product benefit claims in the supplement industry, because supplements are neither a drug nor are they a food. So the FDA said, well, we need someone that has a qualified mind or definition of what a dietary supplement is. And that Dietary Supplement Act then said, we will allow claims that are non-drug claims, so no treatment, curing, or mitigation of disease. And that's why you'll hear us say things like blood sugars within healthy levels or ranges, instead of saying diabetes. And that is why you will hear us say things like something like maybe instead of saying inflammation, right? We may say, a natural cytokine cascade, which I get it. No one knows what that means. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. It's the reason why, right? It's the reason why You might see me or hear me use the word myokine, right? It's a marker of muscle activity. But the long and the short of it is it's a nuanced language. And that language requires us to not make claims about treatment, curing, or mitigation of disease, or implying that our products can treat, cure, or mitigate disease. Tomorrow, I'm going to go into some depth about exactly how we can stay safe in what we say and what we do in practice and of selling supplements. About this idea, this concept that we are a direct selling company. And therefore, there's this idea of the quality of our products as a result. And I wanted just to briefly talk about that. We are, in fact, a product brokerage company, which means we work with manufacturers that create products, not just for Nutrametrics or our professional division, but also other professional channel supplements. In fact, our manufacturers are the same manufacturers that make products for Metagenics, Designs for Health, Pure Encapsulation, Thorne. Because what we do is work with FDA-approved, GMP-compliant manufacturers. We source ingredients directly from those that did the research and development on them. Pycnogenol, Conolin, Asteryl astaxanthin, Thymoquin. These are ingredients that I'll share with you here in a moment. We'll get into a little more depth in those. But these are ingredients that have clinical efficacy or validity behind them. And these are the same raw ingredients that are used in competitor products. It is true that there's a networking component to what we do, but the quality of our products, right? That just speaks to how we deliver products to the end consumer. That speaks nothing about what's behind the scenes, how those products are procured, where raw ingredients come from, the standards for which we hold those up. And I'm actually going to go through a couple of things because how the standards by which we hold our formulas. Maybe because we've been trying too hard, Brandy, to overcome the fact that we have a direct selling or a networking component to what we do. So we just tend to work harder, lift higher, right? Product and that evidence-based product. There are evidence-based ingredients, clinically validated ingredients in our products. We built the formulations to improve on that formulation, to hit multiple tissue targets in a formula. And that's what makes our product science-based, because we don't have first-party literature on our products, but use first-party literature ingredients in our products. Does that make sense? Now, we do have clinical studies on the isotonic delivery to show better absorption when compared to tablets or capsules. We do have clinical studies on OPC3, the endopat study in circulation, that shows improvement in biomarkers of health, like total cholesterol, systolic blood pressure, hemoglobin A1C. We do have first-party studies on OPC3, but we are a product brokerage company that uses clinically evidence-based ingredients. I wanted to show you something that continues to irritate me, and the reason why this irritates me is because these people are killing it. They're doing an amazing job taking my customers, taking your customers, and their products are junk. Now, you will see I was kind enough to not put their name up here, right? But this is something that you will see right now when they are taking your women clients from you, because they say with one single pill, do nothing else. You don't even have to eat healthy, and you're going to lose weight and have glowing, radiant skin, right? And there's only one pill that you need to do this. Now, when you look at this, I just want you guys to look at the cardio blend, and I want you to look at the superfood blend. The cardio blend has valine in it, carnitine, and glutamine. There's leucine in here. There's alanine, histidine, glycine, proline. Those are all amino acids. Amino acids are effective in gram doses, not in milligram doses. 805 milligrams isn't 1/3 of what you need of leucine. And that is everything that is in that product, right? So this is what we often refer to as a fairy dust ingredient. This is something, a fairy dust product. This is something that promises it can do something. This is the reason why people will look down on the supplement industry, because they will put all of their efforts into marketing their product, capturing their perfect avatar, but not give them a quality product. And it's upsetting to me because we make incredible products and yet don't make fantastic claims about curing, treating, or mitigating disease. And so we will often get, why can't you say, or why can't I say, right? Because we put our efforts into the formula. This is one. I love this one. This is an amazing product that's going to do everything you need to heal your thyroid, right? And if you look at their website, and again, I was kind enough not to put their name up here, but if you look at this website, the person that makes this, or the company that makes this, promises fantastic things about thyroid function. And this product, you go, it must work. It's $69. That must work. Okay, the one on the right. It is selenium. Now, it is selenium fermented from yeast. I want to respect the source, but it is selenium. And that is it. There are a few things in this world that act in isolation. I'm just going to let you know, selenium's not one of them. The fact that there's nothing else in this product is a problem for me, especially at $60+ for this supplement. And especially because you got to sign up for auto ship if you want it at that price. And it's selenium compared to our curcumin extreme, which has selenium, which has broccoli seed extract, also known as indole, which creates a compound called indole-3 carbinol, which is profoundly beneficial for the thyroid, as well as the ovaries and the testes, and the way the human body metabolizes estrogen and testosterone. It has curcuminoids in it, a whole root curcuminoid. So all of the curcuminoids, not just something pulled out of it, not just a phenol pulled out of it, but a comprehensive formula. Curcugreen is the evidence-based ingredient. The broccoli seed extract, the dry seed format, so that the myrosinase enzymes that we want to be functioning are still functioning. And the selenium, right? An organic form, a non-synthetic form of selenium. And we do this for about $34 less expensive than the other brand. But these are the things that are difficult to overcome because marketing gets to your customers, right? Marketing will get to your practitioners. Big claims, big promises, but this is also why practitioners are often wary to carry a line, because it's too good to be true.